Geeks with beards, geeks with beards. Look who's here, geeks with beards. No need to fear, we're right here. We got beards, so listen clear. Geeks with beards, geeks with beards.
Welcome back, readers, to another episode of Dan's Comic Corner. And today we're going to be talking about Masters of the Universe, The Sword of Flaws, Part 3 by Dark Horse Comics. And let me tell you guys, so far out of these 3 issues, man, this is probably the best one so far. It's been real good, real good. A little bit better look at the artwork. We'll, like always, we'll give you guys a look at the credits page here. Who done what? But yeah, like we open up and Adam has, He-Man is feeling a little sad for killing a god, Procrustes. And this was last issue. Procrustes attacked him. They're looking for the Sword of Flaws, and He-Man fights him, and unfortunately he doesn't really have a choice but to kill him. But he's regretting it. And they're like, look, you didn't have a choice. You had to do what you had to do. Still didn't make him feel better, but Stridor's been damaged. Poor Stridor. So yeah, they're going to head on to keep looking for the Sword of Flaws. And then we get the Sorceress and Orko. Now, they've also trying to figure out what's going on with the Sword of Flaws. Where did it come from? And boom, they get into Castle Grayskull, and they end up back in Pre-Eternia. And if anybody knows, that's definitely the Eternia playset. And everybody knows that character, Eldor. I'm not too familiar with him, but I did know they made a toy of him. He's from the old days, from Pre-Eternia. And they're trying to discover, and who do we have? First time ever to show up in this comic, but this time Lord Hiss. Not King Hiss, but Lord Hiss. And this is basically a council. Sorry about that, guys. This is kind of a council meeting between Snake Man, Eldor, Megator, Titus, Demo Man, the Countess, and they're kind of talking about how technology is coming, and they need to have a place for the place to put all the magic. And if anybody knows these characters and these toys, these were some later toys, these dinosaur creatures. But as he says here, machines made by the hands of men, which can move like the wind, enhance dinosaurs and find the answers to any question, but an answer that is neither wisdom nor history. And basically, they're going to build Castle Grayskull to house like all of the magic, all the knowledge, magical knowledge and everything. And they're all kind of voting on it. And Lord is like, well, is it wise to have all the magic and all the power in one place? One person could presumably hold it and be the most powerful man in the universe. And Eldor was like, yeah, I suppose he would, but this is meant to be shared by many. What one man want all of that power? Well, it happens. So we cut back, and present time, He-Man, he gets attacked while they're looking, and who do we come upon? But, Skeletor, and Evil Lyn, and Webstor, and Stinkor. Another character that you don't see too much in comics. At least I don't think you do. I don't remember you seeing him in comics that much. So a battle ensues, and we cut back to Pre-Eternia. Now, as the Sorcerer says earlier, they're kind of like spirits in time or whatever, so they're not noticed. They're not noticed by any of these people in the past. And again, they're discussing what's going to happen and stuff. And Orko was a little, again, just some great artwork. Lord Hiss, Vipor. So, again, we're fighting back in the present time. He-Man, Skeletor, and boom, He-Man, just boom, boom, boom. It's so great. This artwork is just awesome. He-Man destroys the Havoc Staff, and he's like, look, Skeletor, it's done. It's over with, but Evil Lyn gets Man-at-Arms and says, look, if you don't let Skeletor have the blade, I'm going to basically fry his brains. And, boom, we go Skeletor for it. Man-at-Arms says, no, don't do it. But He-Man does, because he doesn't want anything to happen to Man-at-Arms. He gets the blade. Battle Cat tries to stop him, and oh my god, I did not expect this, guys. Skeletor stabs Battle Cat with the Sword of Flaws. I'm like, what the hell just happened? And the next page, basically, it's like Skeletor and the Sword of Flaws like absorb Battle Cat's powers, I guess? Because now Skeletor is wearing Battle Cat like armor. And I don't know if Battle Cat's dead, guys. I hope not. I don't know. But then we cut back to the past and we're watching this character. His name is Gray. And I'm not too familiar with this character. If you guys are familiar with him, please drop a comment below. I'm really not. But you discover that he's like, technology is restrained by the laws of physics and energy that can't be created. He's like, but magic, he's like, it kind of is boundless. It's unpredictable. We have to have something to control it. And you find out he's the one that created the Sword of Flaws. Oh, man. So this issue was amazing. A little sad because I don't know if Battle Cat's dead or not. I hope not. But apparently the Sword of Flaws transfers power from whoever you attack with it, stab with it. I'm not for sure. Because now Skeletor has got like Battle Cat type armor on now. And he's got the Sword of Flaws, so I don't know, guys. We'll have to find out in issue number 4, and I'll definitely cover it on here once I get it. And we'll see how this ends. Yeah, gosh, I don't know, guys. Definitely check this out. Again, I highly recommend this. Go find it. Go read it. I think you'll love it if you're a Master Universe fan. It's great. But until next time, guys, good reading.
Geeks with beards. Geeks with beards. Look who's here. Geeks with beards. No need to fear. We're right here. We got beards. So listen clear. Geeks with beards. Geeks with beards.